Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pastor Alfred. I'm the senior cleric of Distinction Ministries. With me here is my pretty wife,
Caroline Alfred.
Together, we have this burden in our hearts, especially for Christian couples, though we just love to see couples happy everywhere we go to. But I want to give this special advice to especially Christian couples today, because the Bible made us understand that marriage is honorable, and then together we're to be together forever. Our God is not a God of divorce. But you find out that Christians are divorcing nowadays, and every time you see them calling on the devil, oh, it's satanic, it's this. But sometimes it may not really be the devil, it may just be due to some level of ignorance or certain mistakes we make. There are one or two things that may look very simple that I've outlined here that I want to just share with you, especially if you're married and you're Christian. You need to really learn how to, you don't only need to learn how to treat God, also learn how to treat your partner. Even the Bible says that a man should love his wife as Christ loved the church, which means Bible equates your wife to your Christ. And the Bible also said that the woman should respect her husband, which she respects Christ, which means the Bible also equates Christ to the husband. So both husband and wife, you should live your life where Christ can be seen in your relationship. Maybe you understand what I'm talking about. Let me just say this. Some Christians are married, but maybe when you were single, you used to have prayer time, leisure, quiet time, study time, and nobody disturbs you if you have leisure time or not. But when you're married, my dear brother, my dear sister, you need leisure time. Your leisure time has a lot of color to your marriage. Some people have time. They have time not to pray. They have time to fast. Even the Bible says there's time for everything. And yet in your time, in your time frame, you don't have time to take care of your wife, or time to spend your husband. And that may just be what is affecting marriages of Christians nowadays. Because the person you're married to is not a spirit. She's a human being. He's a human being. So no matter how spiritual you claim to be, you're still a human being. And leisure time should be spent together. Time for relaxation, recreation, to relax the mind. You see, especially I'm a pastor, and most of my colleagues as pastors usually make this mistake. They travel all over the world, travel everywhere for the sake of the gospel. You travel with your team, your crew. You go for crusades, you go for evangelism, you go for preaching. You travel everywhere with your team, but you can't even find time to travel with your spouse for vacation. Too bad, too bad. Please give attention to, as you give attention to your ministry, also give affection to your partner. Your marriage is not inferior to your ministry. Your marriage is as important as your ministry. Having a celebrated ministry and a failed marriage can make you a successful minister. For you to be successful in ministry, you have to be successful in marriage and other. Even the Bible says that he who cannot take care of his own family is not even qualified to be a pastor. So please, my fellow pastors, spend time out for your families. Sometimes people think I'm carnal, but if you think because of the way I love my wife, I've seen people talk about me thinking that, you remember when I preached in that program, and then the blind man saw God give sight to the blind. Someone was very surprised because he has always seen me like a lover boy or a fashionista, fashion pastor. But they know that you need to live a balanced life. Building your spiritual life and not boosting your physical life. It makes no sense. But no matter what you do, you are still living here on earth, and the earth is physical. So you must work on certain things, certain dimensions to make your marriage work. Please, we're meant to be examples. Please, women of God, prophetess, show love to your husband. Be romantic. Prophets, bishop, doctor, reverend doctor, our daddies in the Lord, I thank those of you that have really set good example to us. The likes of Reverend Felix Akara, the likes of Dr. Pastor Paul Enenche, the likes of Pastor George Zuma, lots of fathers, Pastor T.B. Peters. If you look at their marriages, you see that they are modeling Christ even in their homes. Please, fellow young pastors, let's emulate these people and see how, if we make our marriages wonderful, ministry will become easier. You understand? Do you know that even God sometimes may not answer prayers if the couples are not living happily and they have. You can't even minister well if you're not happy together. Please, as you are spiritual, also do certain things. Apply affection, apply romance, apply other things to make your marriage work. I don't want to see Christians divorce anymore. God bless you.
Thank you so much.